Blessings and peace to you, and how are you this day of your life, here upon the earth, where the storm is raging, where there's so much uncertainty, so much unsettled energy, gusts of wind blowing your reality. From where? From other parts, seemingly, from other places. Your reality is being blown into a different shape than what you want it to be, for sure. So how can you get strong in the center of this storm? How can you get into the center, in fact, and experience being centered, whatever is going on in the physical world, and not take it on, not become at effect from it, but rather be the calm in the center of the storm, in the eye of the storm. Often people call it the eye of the storm. This is a skill, an art. It's a consciousness, an ability, a gift. Ultimately, by doing this work that brings you into the center of your being, by having this incredible challenge to pull you out from the center of your being and meeting it and managing to stay in the beautiful center, the calm, the stillness, the connection with the divine presence within you, you are stronger. And that wonderful saying, what does not kill you, makes you stronger. Understanding that you are not here to be weakened, but to be made strong, to make yourself strong, to meet all kinds of circumstances that challenge you to find your inner strength. So in your day, as you realize your situation, always try to find that gratitude for this opportunity to grow stronger, to evolve, to bring more of your power in, to meet the challenge of this present moment. Everything in your life is a spiritual event, in actual fact. Whether it is physical, emotional, mental, it is calling to your spirit to get involved, to incarnate, to run the energy of your spirit into your physical, emotional, mental body. So if you just stop for a moment, take a breath, feel into yourself, look back a few days and see, well, was it calm? Did I get thrown around by these winds of change? Did they just destabilize me and make me uncertain? Did I feel unhappy? Or did I manage to stay connected to the source, connected to my authentic inner self? Did I manage to stay in that feeling that this is my life? I own it. I'm free. I'm a free spirit. I'm choosing this. I chose this life. I've chosen to have this challenge. And I'm getting stronger through it. Is that what happened? Or did I feel really wobbled, really pushed and destabilized this day or the last few days? Have a look. Ask yourself that. And, don't be self-accusatory if the fact is, yes, it's been a hard few days. But be very compassionate, very kind, very understanding for that part that wobbled, that part that may feel in fear or negative or angry. That's also an important aspect of your being that's teaching you from within that place that seems weak, negative, disabled, decentered. It's still a lesson. It's still a journey. It's still an opportunity for you. As soon as you wake up to it, everything changes. And perhaps it was yesterday or the day before, or perhaps it's now. But whenever it was in time, unless you have arrived at it, seen it, loved it back into you, accepted that this happened, that it's in you, it's happening now, until that point that you accept it and understand it and embrace it and integrate that part of your being that's able to feel like that. Well, unless you do, it's going to happen again tomorrow. So past, present, future, really, they are all depths of you. They are all what is deep and coming forward or what is deep and going forward. So it's either coming forward from the past into present, or you're projecting it forward, what is coming out of you, and that's the future. So really, in the here and now, well, that is always what it is. If you can come back to you, you can realize, well, right now, I'm listening to Chung Fu, I'm working with Chung Fu, I'm bringing my higher self in, I'm listening to any small places that need to be heard. I love them. I love all parts of me. And then you think of the tools you have. You got crystals, perhaps. You have practices. Perhaps you have some shungite. I recommend that you have crystals and shungite to work with. There are many different ways that you can work with your energy body when you can understand the way crystals work in your body of light. That there are your chakras, and in your chakras you have apertures, you have energy portals, and the crystals also operate as energy portals. So when you have your crystals on your body, there is so much possibility of more light coming into your body, your heart, and your mind. That is why we work with the crystals. There are beings who come forward from higher dimensions who bring forward an energy for you from the crystalline realms. When you use shungite, again, this is a very deep earth power coming forward to you, brought forward to you at this time to help you. There is a great challenge in your world. As you know, the electromagnetic field gets very disturbed. There's so much communication, especially at the moment when you're all kind of forced online. And so having some shungite is, well, not just some shungite, but a whole set, really, that you can work with on your chakras. So 7 pieces of shungite that you can put on your body and lay there, and you can feel how this energy, I am holding some in the hands of the vehicle I'm speaking through now. I use it a lot for clearing, whether I'm physically with clients, which at the present not so much at all, but also the shungite works across the levels. It works on the inner plane. And so the beings that are coming forward from within the shungite realm are speaking to humanity, saying, we are here. Call upon us. We can work with you. We want to work with you. And so every matter has a spiritual identity. Substance has spiritual identity. And the oversoul of the shungite realm is a being who has both a feminine and masculine identity that is, I'm on shungin and I'm on shungina. So these energies are bringing a special power to your body when you hold the shungite. You can call upon them, you can have direct relationship with them, but I am saying this for you to know. For naming, calling, invoking is a very important power that you need to know you have, and you can use it. So I give you those names again. I'm on shungin, I'm on shungina, and these are male and female essence, spirit energies, oversoul energies of the shungite realm, which is a deep realm. It is mainly in the part there of your world called Russia. It's a place where this energy came from, a passing meteor that was from Jupiter, and brought this energy. I say passing, it didn't pass, it landed. And it brought this energy to Earth for a reason. It was millions and millions of years ago, but this is the time when this energy is coming out of the Earth, and really it's speaking to humanity. It wants to protect the Earth. All substances have a purpose, have a power that they bring forward. So the shungite has this power to clear your electromagnetic field, to bring you a strength into your light body, your field, and to give you a strong element of defense against the dirty electromagnetic energy. And there's more and more of it that you're dealing with. There are so many ways you can work with the shungite. You can have it as these beautiful lumps of elite shungite that you use on your chakras. You can also use it on your altars as an energy grid holder. You can make grids that will help others. So you can invoke energies and do distant healing very well with shungite. It's so magnetic to the human energy body, and that really matters. I can say all crystals are, but there's a particular power of the shungite that has a molecule, and it is the C60 fullerene molecule. And I believe that Jerome has put up some information for you about this, because you need to understand that it's scientifically explored and explained. And so there is an actual affinity of this substance with the body, enabling dark matter, you could say, or heavy matter to move out of the body. And the shungite is both rearranging your magnetic field and drawing toxins out of your body. So it's also very helpful, supportive for all kinds of physical ailments. And I'm not going to go through that now. That is really a big subject for another time. But let us say that if you know someone who is struggling with their health, you know, it's a good thing to get them some shungite and help them, because it's a detoxing crystal. It is a clearing, cleansing crystal, and it's also an energizing and empowering crystal. Well, it's really, in a sense, it's a rock. It's rather like to coal. It looks like coal. It's very dark, black. And this being, Amon Shungin, is coming forward. He has spoken through this vehicle. I'm sure he will come forward many times to speak to you all. And maybe another time we will also talk to him about why at this time, and I say this time, it's been discovered 400, slightly over 400 years ago, and used by the people of the Shunga region. And but they have shared this knowledge with the world, and that is because those beings who shared it understood what it was doing with people and how it was cleansing them, how it was energizing and purifying water for drinking, for bathing, and for healing purposes. So today, that is my offering to you, and you can find out a lot about shungite. Jerome has a lot of shungite that he can offer to you to purchase, and it really matters to investigate this subject for yourself, your family, for your well-being, for your electromagnetic field. And then the last thing I want to say to you today is about your chakras and about working with your chakras, how important that is, how you need to do that regularly in your life, in your days. Really, you shouldn't go more than one day without working on your chakras, because, and I say working on, I literally do mean, you know, you work on food. You have to make food, or you have to go and buy it. You have to do something for your basic needs. This is a basic need. You have to understand your chakras. They don't just maintain themselves. That is your energy system. That is your instrument. And so thinking about them, loving them, expanding them, seeing them as color, you know, spinning them, really understanding this is an entire instrument that you have, your light body and your chakras. And so I recommend that you use, any chakra opening practice, but I have also made some for you, and that you explore how every day to commit to your inner work. At this time in your world, you need to do it, because there is this storm, as we have already identified many times talking to you, a storm that is disturbing everything, if you like. It's you could say that it is a storm of destruction, of clearing the path before the new creation, and that is definitely the overview. But for you who are in the storm, you need to know how to manage yourself during that storm, and to realize, to have that overview, and to be in the eye. And in the eye of the storm, you can see the overview. When you are being swept around on the edges of the storm, when you're not in your own center, then you can see the overview, and it can be really quite frightening. You can feel very out of control. And fear is something you need to understand right now. You don't want to propagate it. You need to propagate love. You need to propagate wholeness, confidence. You need to really create that power within yourself. Work with your guides, helpers, with the crystals, with the Shungite, with Amon Shungin, Amon Shungina, with the powers of Shungite, the soul energy of Shungite. So breathing with me today. Open up and remember the affirmations. I am the living spirit within. Every day I become stronger and stronger, calling in the powers and energies of Shungite and of the oversoul of Shungite, Amon Shungin, Amon Shungina, to walk with me, to bring me the deep light into my body, into my lower centers, especially to help me ground, feel solid, safe, and centered here upon the earth. Whatever is happening, I am centered and strong within me. I feel the presence, the full presence of my higher self, whom I call all the way into my body, into my feet, to be here now. Powered by the presence of my essence, of my higher self, deep within. I am the living embodiment of love. Guided by my higher self, I walk forward with confidence in my life, with great compassion for all beings, including myself, with great love. I am the living embodiment of love, with every step, accompanied by archangelic beings, ascended beings. I create the pathways of my freedom. I join together with many other souls to create the new earth here, upon the earth, to let that peace and love come from the center of the storm and expand as the storm dies down. I bring forward, in the beauty way, my offering that is part of this great creation. And I give thanks for my life and this opportunity to evolve my strength and become a co-creator with all my brothers and sisters, with all the divine beings, a creator of a beautiful, harmonious, peaceful, loving, cooperative, compassionate, abundant, harmonious new earth, here and now. And so it is. Blessings and peace.
Blessings and peace. Thank you, Chung Fu. That was incredible. If you want to get in touch with me, then my email is shungite61@gmail.com. That's shungite61@gmail.com. If you love our channel, do subscribe and do share these offerings and these beautiful transmissions, teachings, practices and meditations with all of your loved ones and friends and family. Until we journey again. Farewell, blessings and peace.
Blessings and peace.